Just at the edge of Warsaw, you can find the Palace of Wilanów. More than a palace, it is a vision carefully constructed over time, because Wilanów was not built by just any king. It was built by Jan III Sobieski, the warrior king who rescued Vienna from the Ottomans in 1683, and a man deeply concerned with how he would be remembered. When Sobieski acquired the land in 1677, it was not yet Wilanów, but the king called it Villa Nova, meaning new home or estate in Latin. Over time, Villa Nova was Polonized into Wilanów. And so the king began, not with a grand vision, but with something smaller, a one-story manor house. So, Wilanów did not begin as a palace. It grew into one. It took time not because the king lacked ambition, but because he lacked money. Sobieski's resources were stretched thin, with much of his wealth used for running Poland and war. So Wilanów was built in stages. What began as a Polish manor slowly evolved into something more ambitious, an Italian-inspired villa infused with symbolism. Columns appeared, galleries were added, towers rose. And with each addition, the message became clearer. This was no longer just a residence, it was a vision. Like ancient Rome, Wilanów honored the gods and Roman virtues. Forms and symbols once used to celebrate Roman emperors now honor a Polish king. Images of Apollo, Hercules, and Minerva, goddess of wisdom and war, are not just decorations but symbols. Sobieski is not simply presented as a ruler, but as a classical hero, a defender of order, a bringer of harmony, a man whose victories placed him among the great figures of Europe. And yet, for all its grandeur, Wilanów remains deeply personal. Inside, the palace is carefully divided. The king's apartment on one side, the queen's on the other. A symmetry that reflects not only architectural taste, but a certain vision of order. In one room, the king appears as Apollo, radiant, victorious, and bringing light. In another, Queen Marie is like Flora, a symbol of beauty, renewal, and harmony. Together, they are more than monarchs. They are an idea, a carefully constructed image of a golden age under their rule. Step outside and the story continues. The gardens are not separate from the palace. They extend it. Laid out in terraces descending towards the lake, they follow a strict geometry. Everything aligns along a central axis. The garden is a reflection of the same order King Sobieski wanted within his kingdom. When Sobieski died in 1696, Wilanów changed almost immediately. Its treasures were removed, and in the years that followed, the palace changed owners. Some restored it, while others reshaped it according to new tastes. Wars came and destruction followed. At times, Wilanów stood empty, and yet it survived. Wilanów is not just a palace, but a statement of power and a part of King Sobieski's enduring legacy.